This is Kate, and this is Resplendent-ish. So before I get into the theme for this week, I just wanted to let you guys know, as promised, I am in New Zealand. I settled into my new flat and it is great, but we don't have heating in the flat, so it's a little bit cold. So this week's theme is splurges, and I didn't discover until recently that actually splurging is an okay thing every once in a while, just because I spent so much of my youth just wasting money on like really crappy, really cheap makeup that I would only use once, and then I would hate it and then I would have to throw it away because I knew I would never use it again. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit disorganized because I'm getting my makeup out of this, my like massive makeup bag, and this, my travel bag. So I'm like trying to find everything and trying to get everything together. Starting off with my moisturizer. I bought this I think like 3 days before I left. It's Estee Lauder Hydra Complete. It's a really, really nice moisturizer. I absolutely love it. This was definitely worth the splurge. Next, my primer. Michelle, you just talked about this, but I have the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in professional size. I bought this in like a gift pack, so it wasn't anywhere near as expensive as it should have been. Like if I had just bought this by itself, I probably would not have bought this size, but because this came with a couple of other things and it was the professional size and I was moving for a year, I bought this size and I really like it. I don't know if it's just because I really don't like Benefit's eyeshadow primer, but I really, really like this. Next, I will talk about the brushes that I have splurged on that I use probably every day are my Estee Lauder Powder Brush 10. It's so soft. It's so soft. The next brush I talked about in my travel makeup video, just because I bring this brush with me everywhere. It is amazing. It's Bare Minerals, and it's I use it for all over and for blending, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do. I don't care. I do what I want. This brush was, I don't remember how expensive it was, but I remember being like, okay. But I do not regret buying it at all. It is amazing. Next, I will talk about blushes. Both of the blushes that I bought and the ones that I love the most are from MAC. This one is Copper Tone. This one is Tenderling. And I love both of them. They're definitely MAC products, for me at least, I think are definitely worth the buy in the States. I know that it's a lot more expensive everywhere outside of the States. Next, I will talk about lipsticks. The lipsticks that I have splurged on over time, another MAC one. This one is kind of old, and it's the first lipstick that I bought for myself. It's a matte red lipstick from MAC. I kind of wish I had bought another one of these, but it was expensive and it was a bit of a shock to me because it was the first nice lipstick that I got for myself. And then the last one, I don't know if I can count it as a splurge, but it's a lot more than I would normally spend on a lip stain, and it's Pixie's Lip Blush in Energy. And I was so happy when I found this because it's a peachy, very peachy color, and it goes on really well and it stays on really well. Last thing to talk about is eyeshadow. The first one I have is a MAC shadow, and it's called By Jupiter. I've had this for probably 6 or 7 years. I forgot that I had it for a long time, and I found it right before I left and I was like, yes! I remember when I bought this, I was like, this is so expensive, and now I'm like, oh, I would buy like 12 of these at once. This palette I use almost every day, like the top 3 colors. And then the last one is my lovely, beautiful Lorac Pro palette. So yeah, those are all of my splurges. I'm very, very happy with all of them. So signing off from a really cold and dreary day in Wellington. I will see you sometime soon. Michelle, bye.